So I love paid ads. I truly believe that paid ads are like a miracle of the universe, one of the keys to the universe. And in this video, I'm going to quickly explain why I love paid ads and why they've really changed my life. Um, so, what are paid ads? Paid ads are buying people's eyeballs on different platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Google, whatever that is, buying people's eyeballs in the hopes of selling them something now or in the future. Now, in terms of direct response marketing, which I'm really used to doing, um, or in the future, if you want to build a list and then market to them later on. Now, paid ads are magical first and foremost because it feels like having a money printer in your pocket. So, like we printed a bunch of money over COVID, it really feels like you can flip a switch and literally money just starts printing. Obviously, you have to get the ad right, but I don't believe that there's any other part of the economy, the life where you can, apart from maybe quant trading firms, where you can flip a switch and then money just starts printing. Like it is just fucking insane that you can just play with this screen here, play with this screen here, flip the ads from on to off, and without touching anything else, you can receive money into your account and people paying with their credit cards over the internet. That this concept is so mind-boggling that I can, play with this metal and glass thing, i.e. a laptop, and after playing with it for a couple minutes, I can put together these pixels, and this pixel translates into food with the paid ads machine. This thing is crazy to me. And obviously, you can say the same about a job, but this is like directly creating that money and creating that revenue. It's fucking insane. Second reason is it is way higher ROI than any investment you would ever make. So a good ad should really produce, and should really produce, 1 to 3, 1 to 5, 1 to 10 in terms of lifetime gross profit compared to the cost of acquisition that you're facing. So, if your cost of acquisition is like 1, then your lifetime gross profit should be at least 3. And a simpler way to think about it is just return on investment to the ads, not even thinking about gross profit or anything like that. If you're putting £1 in and you're getting £5 back, that's like a 400% gain. In the stock market, you'd be happy with 11%. So I have conversations with my boys about how we're investing our money and stuff like that. And these conversations always feel redundant to me because all I really feel like I do is I flip on the ad machine whenever I want to invest my money. And sure, there is more work, but at the end of the day, I'm seeing 400 fucking percent on my money instead of a measly 11-12% in the stock market. If I'm stock picking, then maybe like I can get 25% on a good year, but still, the ROI that you see in that is crazy, and that's also before paying tax. So, normally if you're going to invest, you have to pay the income tax and then you can actually invest the money, but this is without paying tax. You can just reinvest it and see this incredible ROI. And so if you are in a business that can grow by paid ads, it's insane because this is how you really see the exponential increases in wealth, because someone realizes, okay, I've cracked the ads machine and all I have to do is plug more money into that. And as long as I'm seeing at least like a 3-to-1, I'm just going to keep plowing more and more money and the whole thing snowballs. And of course, at higher ad spends, you atrophy in terms of the returns you get, but still, like, as long as you're making like £2 back in gross profit, if you're spending £1 and you can just keep reinvesting that, like, it's crazy because your principal comes back, right? And then if you can make a sliver on top of your principal, keep reinvesting it, it just goes up exponentially, like compound interest. So that's the highest ROI by far. And yeah, finally, I guess the point relates to the first point, but like imagine having something where you have this comfort and you have this feeling inside that, okay, if I lose everything tomorrow and I had £1,000, I can just flip on ads and I can have cash coming in and sales opportunities coming in tomorrow, not having to wait a bunch of time, but I could just have those sales opportunities coming in literally in a matter of hours, and therefore I can be in the positive be in the black in just a couple hours. And that's like a really comforting thought to me, um, because it happens so quickly, and you can be positive on ads so fucking quickly, and so deep that you've forgotten the situation that you're in. So like picture this, like you're on a downward spiral in the business, and in a Hail Mary you chuck everything on ads, and you book one meeting, and the meeting doesn't go so well. But then for the next 2 weeks you keep booking meetings. Chances are one of those deals that you close will pay for the entirety of the ad budget and put you into the profitable section. And that is crazy, because that is a get out of jail free card. And yeah, basically the point of this is, if you are in a business, which is most businesses unless you're doing enterprise, where you can run paid ads, run them. They will change your life. They've changed my life, and it will be one of the reasons why my company, we go like this, because once you crack that and you keep reinvesting, it compounds. Because when you run the machine and you acquire a new customer and you have surplus cash after having paid back the principal cost of acquisition, you can just reinvest that whole chunk of cash and just get infinite customers. It's ridiculous. But yeah, this is why I love paid ads, and yeah, run more ads.